Welcome to another episode of Van Haven TV, and in today's episode we're going to be talking about the top 5 modifications in 2026. And if you wait right till the end, there's a Brucey bonus where I'm going to tell you about one modification that costs less than 500 quid that you can do on your driveway at home that's going to make a big difference to your build. Right, it's 2026. We've got a new year ahead of us. Technology has moved, the van market has moved, everything is progressing. So in this video, I want to talk about those 5 top modifications that are going to make a real difference to your van life experience, or just your van experience, be it for home, work, leisure, hobbies, all that kind of stuff. So, modification number 1, the Clayton power generator. Now this is very similar to all those other smaller Jackeries and Bluettis, these little tiny sort of mobile lithium batteries that you can stick into your van and have power. But what makes a Clayton different? Well, the Clayton wasn't designed for our industry. It was designed for commercial use, so it's just a little bit heavier. It's a lot uglier than all the others, but as a tool, it's absolutely awesome. So what's it going to do? Well, it's going to give you absolute comfort. You can get them up to 3,000 watt of power. You can plug in whatever you like, from a microwave to hair straighteners to a toaster, a kettle, a hi-fi, a whatever, and have that off-grid power in your van. So for 2026, it's one of the best investments that you can spend on your van. It just makes it super versatile, super awesome. There's a link down below, check them out. Top modification number 2. So this has got no function as a tool. This is absolute fashion, and this is the leather dashboard and leather door card upgrade for a T6.1, T6 or a T5. Now, this creates such a different environment. It's actually got a really nice side effect as well, where all that leather really brings the decibels in the cab right down, but your touch points look nice, it feels nice, it just totally changes and levels up the cab of your van. Having those leather soft door cards, you know, ours are hard and plastic, those in leather, oh my God, it is so premium. And in all the different colors that you can have, with all the different stitches, you can create a vibe really quickly. There are pros and cons. So let's talk about the cons. Well, a leather dashboard and a leather door card takes a load of time. You're going to be looking at between 8 and 10 weeks because of the amount of work that needs to go into it. You also need to strip the entire of your van down. So this is a modification that if you use your van in the summer months, you don't use it much in the winter months, this is something that you should consider. If you use your van as a daily, then potentially this is going to create a real issue. What a difference though. So what does the leather door card, leather dashboard bring to you? Well, it brings an air of luxury, it brings absolute plushness to your touch points, it looks epic for the shows, and it creates a really nice, quiet, smooth environment. That leather, I don't know how it does it, but it really does deaden the cab. Modification number 3. This is going to be a twin tube suspension setup. So we at Van Haven have developed our own twin tube suspension, and it is absolutely sensational. With adjustable damping, you can really get that ride exactly how you want it. Height adjustable, so even if you've got a completely standard commercial T5, stick it on a nice set of coilies, which are twin tube, lower her right down, and you have completely stanced and vibed out your van. It also takes away all the front end nod, all the body roll. This is a difference. This is a modification that you're gonna feel every single time you sit in your van and you drive it. It's relatively cheap. You're gonna be looking at up to about 2.5 grand for a really nice system, but my God, what a difference. Totally changes the vibe of your ride, and I would strongly recommend it. Modification number 4. This is a wild card. This is the Cork lined panels. Now you might have seen in our Shillingstone that we went for a two-tone with that beautiful natural cork and then that lovely white on the top side. They come in a load of covers. Check that out. All of those colors are available. This is an amazing product. It is actually natural cork. It's on a fabric backing so that we can line the over panels in your van, and it creates not only a sensational place to sit, and it feels amazing, it sounds amazing, and it looks amazing. It's also a relatively cheap option. To change the entire vibe of your van for about £2,000 to £3,000, you have leveled up the rear end. From having standard carpet or Alcantara to something that no one else has got. For the shows this year, you will stand out. This very rare product, give us a shout. We can definitely help you with that. And well, it's just baller. Modification number 5. 18-inch wheels with a larger tire, a 255/55 18. Why? Completely rare within our industry. Most people go for a 20 with a 265, 40 or 35. This is a game changer. Available in really deep offset, really deep dishes, nice J, so you can get all the way up to 10.5 J. Why? Because it looks sensational on the right suspension setup. It rides beautifully and it looks absolutely awesome. Totally different, rare, and unusual setup. You would have seen it on some of our really big high-end TTRC vans run this setup. It's a setup that the wider community needs to try. It feels fantastic, it rides fantastic. Marry that up with that twin tube suspension and you've got a van that rides as good as it's gonna get. If you've made it this far to the end of the video, thank you very much, and I hope that you like those 5 awesome modifications for 2026. But at the beginning of the video, I said to you that I was gonna give you a Brucey little bonus, and that Brucey little bonus is a top modification for 2026 that you can do on your driveway on a Sunday afternoon for less than 500 quid. This modification creates such a difference to your van. Not only does it totally change its environment, it makes it quiet, it's refined, it creates lovely weight and feel to when you open and close your doors, and it is this stuff. This is the brand that we use. It's British, although it's named after an Australian. It's Dodo Mat. This is sound and vibration control, and you can buy a box of this for as little as 50 quid. Take the panels off the inside of your van, stick it to those exterior panels, those exterior skins, and you will see one hell of a difference to the feel and refinement of your transporter for 2026. This stuff is a secret weapon. Use it, enjoy it, it will make a hell of a difference to your van. You just get so much bang for your buck. The difference that you will feel every single day from a £50 box of squidgy rubber with a foil back is absolutely worth its weight in gold. Top Van Haven tip: don't be tempted with the closed cell sticky back foam with this stuff on the back. It will not do a better job for sound and vibration control as this, in our opinion. That's why we use this. Let me know in the comments below, and let me know if there are any of those modifications that we've spoken about in this episode that you think are just absolutely awesome. If you need any information or got any questions that you need answering, give us a shout. As usual, you know how to get hold of us. And see you next time. Thank you very much.